Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I make programming tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about if-else statement in Python. In my previous video, I discussed about if statement in Python. If you're watching this video, I would highly recommend you to watch my previous video to have a better understanding of if statement. If statement is a conditional statement used to execute a certain block of code if a particular condition is satisfied. If-else statement is a conditional statement used when there are multiple blocks of codes. And we can execute certain statements if condition is true and can also execute other statements if the condition is false. Basically, if we use only if statement, we can execute a block of code only if the condition is satisfied. But if-else statement allows us to execute either condition is satisfied or not satisfied. If-else statement basically extends the if statement. Below is the syntax of if-else statement. Code 1 gets executed if the given condition is true. Code 2 gets executed if the given condition is false. Here, I declared a variable called num, where I assigned 10. Then comes the if statement, where I gave the condition that if I add 2 to the num, the answer is 12. So, if the condition is true, which means if we add 2 to the num, which is 10, and answer comes as 12, then the first print statement is executed, which is ans is 12, and the output comes as ans is 12. Here, as you can see, the output is the output of first print statement. As the condition is true, Python only executed the statement inside if. Otherwise, if the condition is not satisfied, which means the answer of num plus 2 is not 12, then the second print statement is executed, which is ans is not 12. Here, I changed the value of the num variable as 8, and the condition is not satisfied now. Num plus 2 is no more 12, so it executes the statement inside else, which prints ans is not 12. Let's have a look at another example of if-else statement. Here, as you can see, the condition is to determine if the number is odd or even. As the number is 25, it is obvious that it is an odd number. If you run the program, the execution happens in the else statement because the condition is false, or we can say the condition is not satisfied. So the statement inside else is executed and it prints odd number. Now let's write down a program using if-else statement in our IDE. Let's declare a variable called num, and I'm assigning 10 to it, and then comes the if statement. If num plus 2 equal 12 colon, and then the intent print if num plus 2 equal 12, then print ans is 12. Sorry, I forgot the quotation. And if num plus 2 equal not 12, which means we're using here the else statement colon and intent, else print ans is not 12. Let's save our file. Let's name it if else.py. The .py extension is mandatory. If you don't save it, if you don't use the .py extension, your code is not going to work. So we are going to run this code in our command shell. Let's zoom in. As I'm using Windows, my commands are different from yours if you are using Linux or Mac. So the command I'm going to use is cd desktop / the folder name where I saved my file, and then I have to write down the file name, which is if else.py. sorry, the mistake I have done here is I just used one equal. You have to do this, the double equal sign. You have to use the double equal sign when you are writing down a condition in the if statement. This is the sign. Let's save it again. So here is the answer. Ans is 12. As you can see, it prints ans is 12 because when you add 10 to 2, the ans is 12. So here our condition is satisfied. That's why the statement inside the if condition is executed. So what happens if our condition is not satisfied? Let's change our 10 and write 8 here and save this file. As you know that if we add 8 to 2, the answer is not 12. So here what is true? Yeah, let's write down the file name, and as you can see the answer is not 12 because our condition is not satisfied. So the statement inside else is executed, which is ans is not 12. To make it more clear, let's write down another code. Let's declare num, and I'm assigning 25 here. If num this is the equation to determine if the number is odd or even. So here we used the percent sign, as you can see. So if the condition is satisfied, it will print even number, else it will print odd number. So let's see if 25 is even number or odd number. So yes, as you can see here, 25 is an odd number. So this is for today's video. If you like my video, do subscribe. It encourages me to do more videos like this. Thank you so much. Till we code again.